Before we get into lesson 7, just let me point out that at the beginning of at the top of the website, there's a variety of different how-to sections. The PDF here can be easily printed out. These are usually just short videos. How to apologize, how to say thank you. For example, money. If you press here, it will bring you up to a sheet that will basically show you how we ask about money. How much does it cost? If you add a verb, how much does it cost to go there? If you just want the noun, how much does it cost for that donut? These are 3 ways to ask that. We also have ways of asking how much somebody else paid, if you want that. And at the bottom I have something about American money, a little cheat sheet for you to have there. But I usually, towards the beginning of the class, of teaching the students, maybe I take 1 or 2 of these a day just to make them familiar with it. Many of them know about this already. The date and the time we do in a separate a video. So once again, the beginning of the class is spent in reviewing what we've learned, reviewing the past through question making, the present, past, and the future in the positive and negative. Patterns, once again, make verbs come alive. Study in and of itself as a verb has no feeling, no emotion. I study English. But once you begin to add the patterns, just close your eyes a minute and let me see how the dynamic changes here. I like to study. I feel like studying. I helped him study. I had him study. She got me to study. I should study. It's all right to study. I'm thinking of studying. I'm going to be studying. I got to study. I'm supposed to be studying. The feelings change. So we're getting the students prepped for the fact that they're going to express their emotions. Emotions are expressed through very common patterns. So, once again, the sheet helps them to visualize where they've come to, where they're going, and what they're going to be doing today. So very briefly. When I go to 7, which is our hour today, if you press on this second one here, I've got a little visual of what we'll be studying today. Basically, I am going to make them aware of how the process of an action is expressed. And we go through these simple patterns here. And basically with the verb study, I put O here because it's like we're in a holding pattern. I'm ready to study and I'm all set to study. It then moves into I'm about to go, about 5 seconds before he's about to come in the door. When people begin doing something, I begin to study, I begin studying, they're the same. In the middle, I'm right in the middle of the studying. This is when you continue studying. I keep studying, I keep on studying. It is the same. On is not necessary. She went on talking. He continued to tell me his problems. And in the bottom here, stopping something, the end. I quit studying. I quit to study is never used. Why? Because the pattern is always I quit verb ing. Why there's no to there, I don't know. I don't need to know. I just know that when I hear it, I quit talking is perfect. I quit to talk is not done. So this is basically in this hour, we are showing them the process of action, how you start from preparing, I'm ready to go. She's about to call him, and they continue through the process. Once again, the question making. I'm ready to go. I ask the class, what's the question? Are you ready? Why do you use are? Because whenever you have am, should, would, can, could, or have, they always go in the front. So this always goes in the front. In all of these, am, should, would, can, could is not there. So what do we use? Do, did, and will. Don't, didn't, and won't. Here, to be, this always goes in front. And likewise, here will go in front. So once again, we're asking them questions. Did he continue to talk? They have to say he continued to talk. I want the whole sentence, and to develop good habits, I want them to repeat my question so that they get used to hearing the question. This particular PDF, the first one here, just simply has another format for it where it has the question already in here, and the what, where, why, when, who, prefacing it. Where did you begin to study? When did he continue working there? I try to stay away from why and how, even though I have it here. I don't try to ask questions with that because we're going to learn the way of answering that. It's a bit more complicated than who, when, and what, where. So I would preferably stay away from why and how questions. So in this particular hour, we are developing skills regarding actions. Everybody's doing something. He's in the middle of talking. He stopped talking. He wants to begin talking. If you have students that miss your class, they can always at home review it themselves. This is a video regarding it. These are review segments. Once again, with the P, you have photos that patterns are asked about. You may want to take a look at those. This is reviewing 1 to 7. This is reviewing just patterns learned in this hour. So there's a lot of time where they can listen to this on their phone, on their computer, as they go to work, whenever they have some free time to try to speak, to develop their speaking skills so that they get more comfortable with it. There was one other thing I was going to mention. The difficulty, one of the drawbacks of this particular approach to learning English is this. If you've brought students through the first 7 hours as a group, if someone else wants to come in and join you at that time, I usually don't let them. The train has already left the station. We're already 7 hours into the process. I don't want to waste everybody's time trying to explain to the newcomer, the question-making skills and get them used to it. Let them wait until the next train takes off in 10 days, 15, 20 days. We're with this class. They're progressing. You're blessing them with your knowledge, your concentration. You're helping them through their mistakes and helping to build their confidence and dispel their frustrations. So have fun. It's a nice, easy class. It's focused on action.